with Greg Olsen. I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down. A handoff, running left is Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10 yards. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door. First and goal. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Darnold. Touchdown Seahawks. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for King Henry. Into space. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. Oh, big hole left side. will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll get about 2. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson going to keep it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw with this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Jackson out of the pistol. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again here with Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
4th down. Jackson. That's taken in. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that false cross, setting up second and goal. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Throw on first down is Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
And the Ravens first down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Now he'll run. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Play action now. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Onward.
The zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind, we're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6.
At their own 6-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. A big play after being backed up. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. First down.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Ravens.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Back to the tight end, Pollard. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Seahawks 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Up brings it in left side.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They go with Walker. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. It's timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Darnold now on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. That is caught, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
They'll run for it with Walker. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. To the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Henry. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say,